Today on Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund presents The Outside View. We're going to preview the team that was the last one to get bought. Is the Capri Global owned UP Warriorz.
दीदी एकदम प्रो गिफ्ट है, पहन लो, स्टेंसिल जैसे यूज कर लो या फिर कुकी कटर बना लो।
प्रो नहीं ब्रो, असली प्रो तो प्रो इन्वेस्टिंग है जो दे सकता है फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, बैलेंस और लॉन्ग टर्म रिटर्न्स का एडवांटेज।
Introducing Pro Investing.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Their base is Lucknow. UP Warriorz is a new team. A new captain in Alyssa Healy. It's a completely new setup. And this team has a plethora of bowling all-rounders. I feel that's where it's going to get a lot interesting. Because bowling all-rounders, and that to spin bowling all-rounders, how good is that on Indian tracks? That's the first answer is going to be very good. Let's look out at that particular squad. So Lisa Stalekar is their mentor. John Lewis, the England coach, is their head coach. And they have appointed Alyssa Healy as the captain and Deepti Sharma as the vice captain. So that's a pretty good combo when it comes to Indian, Aussie and English. A pretty good combo. But yeah, a lot of people predicted that Deepti Sharma could have been made the captain. She's led India as a deputy to Smriti, to Harman, to Mithali even. So Deepti Sharma could have been made the captain is what a lot of people feel. Alyssa Healy, not a bad choice at all. She brings that aggression, she brings that winning strategies. She's been a part of that Australian World Cup winning teams for a long time. So if she's able to push that into this young setup, it's going to get very interesting. Who do they have in their overseas contingent? They have appointed Alyssa Healy as their captain. They have Grace Harris, who can probably finish the innings. T-Mac, Talia Magra, who can be in that top 3. They have Sophie Eccleston, who's the world number 1 T20 bowler. They have Shabnim Ismail and they have Lauren Bell. So problem of plenty when it comes to the pacers. They have 3 pacers, overseas pacers. But it's going to be a problem of do they have enough backups for every position. Let's take a look out at that players to watch out for. My first player to watch out for is going to be Talia Magra. Talia Magra, a future Aussie captain, is in that top 3 for UP Warriorz. She's going to bowl her whatever 3-4 overs. She's going to bat in that top 3. She's going to be very important if UP Warriorz want to make it to that eliminator or that final. My second player to watch out for is going to be Sophie Eccleston. Sophie Eccleston, the world number 1 bowler, has always had good ways of winning matches in India. She's been one of the wicket-taking bowlers, has been playing in India since 2018, knows Brabon pretty well. So she is going to rule out with a spin. That's one thing to look out for. The good thing is that she adds that height value when it comes to spin. My third player to watch out for is going to be Devika Vaidya. She's not got enough chances when it comes to the Indian team, back into that Indian team after a long haul. Hasn't got a lot of chances. She needs to prove herself. She is probably at the top peak when it comes to leg spinning all-rounders in the country. So she has that different advantage over a lot of off spinners in the country. So she will need to prove herself. She's gone for 1.4 crores at the auction. That's a huge money in a 12 crore bracket. So she will need to prove herself, and she's one of my players to watch out for. If she's able to use her leg spin, take those top wickets, UP Warriorz have a very good chance. My X factor. It's going to be that vice captain of the India under-19 team, Shweta Sehrawat. She finished as the top run scorer of the under-19 T20 World Cup. Has a lot to prove herself. She batted in the top order with Shefali. She came out number 5-6 as well in a couple of games. Now it's her time to prove herself, because you're not playing against the under-19, you're playing against the top players in the world, in the Premier League. You will have Alyssa Healy, the captain, to open with you, and that's where you're going to learn a lot, but you have a lot to prove as well. Only 19, Shweta has a long way to go. Let's look at that predicted 11. Very difficult to predict this particular 11 because I'm going to miss out on the overseas fast bowling options. The reason is to balance that particular squad. Let's look out at that squad. Captain Alyssa Healy opens with Shweta Sehrawat. Number 3 is going to be Talia Magra. Number 4, 5, 6, 7 are all all-rounder categories. So it's going to be very difficult who's going to come at what position. So Kiran Navgire is going to be one player. Devika Vaidya is going to be one player. Deepti Sharma is going to be one player. And Grace Harris is going to be one player. The other two, Vaidya and Sharma, are not going to be hard hitters. Navgire and Harris are going to be hard hitters. So this is the top 7 for me. And when it comes to the bowling, Sophie Eccleston, yes, she can come out at number 7, 8 position, possibly hit a couple of sixes and something. But with the bowling, she is very much needed. The two pacers, Indian pacers for me, are going to be Anjali Sarwani and S. Yashasri. Yashasri hasn't got a lot of chances when it comes to the under-19 setup. But considering the UP Warriorz squad, she makes it into that first 11. I really wanted Shabnim Ismail to be into that first 11, but which of the 4 overseas do you drop? You cannot drop a Healy who's made the captain. You cannot drop T-Mac who gives you both the skills. You cannot drop Grace Harris because she's your only genuine finisher. You cannot drop Sophie Eccleston. So Ismail was a very difficult choice to eliminate into that first playing 11, but that's how it is. And my 11th option is going to be Indian Rajeshwari Gaikwad. So this is my first 11 when it comes to the UP Warriorz. Here I would need your inputs. Please predict your first 11. If you disagree to my choices, if you agree, please mention that too. Where do they finish? It's going to be very difficult. One, they have, as I told you, this is going to be that issue. Alyssa Healy is going to be their captain, Deepti Sharma, the vice captain. And at the same time, they do not have a very balanced squad. Maybe that comes out in the second year or a third year. But where do they have the edge is because they have Sharma, they have Vaidya, they have Eccleston. 3 very different type of spinners. In Indian tracks, having different spinners is always going to be effective. This is where I feel UP Warriorz have an edge over the other teams. But where do they finish? Very difficult to predict. Will they reach the finals? You can watch all the other squad analysis and much more content from the Women's Premier League on Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund presents The Outside View.